Hi everyone, today we're going to have a look at adding and subtracting fractions, and specifically this video will focus on adding and subtracting fractions with like denominators. So how do we add fractions with like denominators? First of all, you add the numerators and the denominators stay the same. You don't add them together, it just remains the same. So if we have 4/15 plus 7/15, adding those fractions would look like this. 4/15 plus 7/15 is equal to 4 plus 7 on 15. Notice I haven't added the two denominators together, I've just kept the denominator the same. So 4 plus 7 on 15 is the same as 11/15. Now, whenever I'm adding or dealing with fractions in general, I need to think about whether I can simplify. And in this case, I can't, but let's have a look at how it would look if I had an example of where I could simplify. So if I had 4/15 plus 6/15, it would be 4 plus 6 on 15. Notice the denominator stays the same and hasn't been added together, which would equal 10 on 15. Now automatically I can look at 10 and 15 and recognize that they have a greatest common factor of 5. So what I do to simplify is divide the numerator and denominator by the greatest common factor. So 10 divided by 5 is 2, and 15 divided by 5 is 3. So 10/15 is equal to 2/3. That's in its simplest form. What happens if I'm adding fractions and I end up with a sum greater than 1? Let's have a look. If I have 7/9 plus 5/9, I have 7 plus 5 on 9, which is equal to 12/9. Now, I automatically look at 12/9 and recognize that it is an improper fraction. And what I know about improper fractions is that when the numerator is greater than the denominator, the improper fraction will be greater than 1. So how do I simplify in this situation? Well, I need to think about how I change an improper fraction into a mixed number. So I look at it as 12 divided by 9. So 12 divided by 9, 9 goes into 12 once. 1 times 9 is 9, 12 take 9 is 3. My quotient becomes my whole number, my remainder becomes my new numerator. So 12 over 9 is equal to 1 3/9. Now, when I'm dealing with mixed numbers, I can simplify the fraction part of the mixed number. When I do so, the whole number stays the same, it doesn't change. So 1 3/9 can be simplified to 1 1/3. The greatest common factor between 3 and 9 is 3. So I've divided the numerator and the denominator by 3. 3 divided by 3 is 1. 9 divided by 3 is 3. Again, I'll emphasize that the whole number stays the same. It doesn't change, but the fraction part can be simplified. Subtracting fractions with like numbers is just as simple. We have 3/10 take away 1/10. Following in the same vein as adding fractions with like denominators, we do our action, our operation, to the numerator, but we leave the denominator the same. So 3/10 take away 1/10 is 3 take 1 on 10, which is equal to 2/10. Again, that question should arise, can I simplify? And if I can, I'm looking for the greatest common factor of the numerator and denominator. 2 and 10 are both equal, and so I can easily recognize that 2 is a common factor. And after a bit of looking, I can see that 2 is the greatest common factor. So I'm going to divide the numerator and the denominator by 2, their greatest common factor. 2 divided by 2 is 1, and 10 divided by 2 is 5. So 2/10 can be simplified to 1/5. That's how we add and subtract fractions with like denominators. Watch part 2 to see how to add and subtract fractions with unlike denominators.